Hey guys, it's Finch here. We got Kory versus z0mOG for Smog on Snake Draft 3, Week 1. I'm not on either of these teams, but z0mOG is on the Bushmasters. He was actually their first round pick. Anyway, really interesting turn 1. So he's going to see a trick. He's going to acquire a Toxic Orb and a Gliscor, but Mission Train's up, so he's not going to actually be poisoned, which is really cool. So I'm glad I started to record this game. Wow, you never see that. And he's going to have to trick it again later, but hopefully he doesn't trick it on a Gliscor. Anyways, now the Gliscor is not poisoned on z0mOG's side, so advantage Kory for the time being. However, his Victini could be crippled eventually. Um, I imagine that this is Rocks. I think it would make sense to be Rocks because Mew could be Z or Como could be Z, but either one of them could be Rocks too in theory. I think that Como being Rocks is least likely in this team. Gliscor Mew more likely, but yeah, we'll see. I don't know if Swords Dance could make sense because the things that Mawile and Como break through, Swords Dance Gliscor would like broken down, but we'll see. Could be it could be Fog Gliscor Stealth Rock Mew too as well. So we'll have to wait and see. He's gonna just Earthquake there, revealing he's not Rocks and all likely. And then Como is gonna come in here up to the Swords Dance. It's likely threatening Poison Jab, so I imagine that Gliscor is gonna be the play from z0mOG. Trying to not only absorb the poison, but also check it and potentially get off a Toxic of some sort. We'll have to wait and see here. Um, Sorry, just getting a response from a text message, but yeah, no. Poison Jab's a fine play here from Kory. I imagine he can also set up. He's gonna actually switch out. All out pummeling. All right, so that's a nice play because Poison Jab probably wouldn't kill, so he scouted that out, which is good. He's gonna get poisoned here. He's probably not gonna trick. He's probably just gonna U-turn. Tran probably is leftovers, so tricking it the orb would at least help it. But if he tricks to Gliscor, then that's kind of really bad. So ideally, just he turns out and he predicts that and he goes for the superpower. That's a nice play from z0mOG there. The thing is that it doesn't really gain as much ground as you'd like because this just leeches up here. Oh no, he's gonna switch. All right, well that's a good play from Kory now. To get that in there, but personally I would have lead predicting the switch because I don't think he wanted to let the Bulu die. Although he did risk it versus Victini the turn prior, so maybe he was okay with it. Maybe I could have seen that. You know what? I think that's a fair play from both. But really nice play there on turn 6 from z0mOG. Risking the Bulu in return for getting a lot of chip on Celesteela, which now could make life easier for Latios, the Bulu itself, even Gliscor, although Gliscor is kind of, oh my god, another nice play from z0mOG getting the Toxic off there. I mean, there was no way he was clicking a fighting move, actually, with Finny and Gliscor and Lottie and Bulu in the back. Yeah, no, Rocks, and it is Rocks. Interesting. So I guess that means it's Swords Dance or Defog Gliscor, or it's basically one of the New England Gliscor set up, the other one's Defog. He's gonna go for the close combat there against Finny, and it's only gonna do a mere 18%. Likely revealing that it probably is some physical defense investment. I don't know. Maybe it could be a mixed combo, in which case never mind. Imagine we'll see a defog here. Yeah, and the Mawile is going to come in. It actually is pretty threatening. Despite the Tran being alive and at full, it is checked pretty nicely by the Gliscor, seeing as it's definitely leftover Tran as disease on the Bulu. So there can be sequences where if you get the Mawile in a double switch, you could just chip away in it. So then after 2 or 3 turns of it being in safely, the Tran pretty much is no longer a check, and then teams kind of get ravaged. And that's why Mawile is so good. He's going to go for Nature's Madness instead. Playoff is going to miss. Oh, that is really, really good for z0mOG and horrible for Kory. That is awful for Kory. Zom has a really big advantage at this point, I would say. He's managed to keep hazards off of the field, and on top of that, he also has crippled multiple things on Kory's team. The Victini, Celesteela, the Como. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, also the Mawile now, so... he's going for Focus Punch on a Gliscor. Ooh. Interesting. Yeah, that was a play I kind of makes sense too last turn, but it made even more sense this turn. And you get the chip off because now it's an Earthquake range yet. I like how Zom played this a lot. Now, if this is Rocks, you could just set him up. I imagine he does an Earthquake. He does. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Gets the chip. I don't know. I was expecting a switch to Gliscor or Celesteela there from Kory to try and heal up. But I think that Como and getting rocks is fine. It's just maybe a bit of defog. But like, what do you even go to abuse this? Like, is there a chance to set up Mew? Because going Mawile, yeah, that doesn't do much. Because like you're already low-ish. You don't kill it. Do you even 1v1 it? Quite frankly, I don't know. But like, say he does 1v1 it, then what even takes advantage of it? I mean, I guess Gliscor, but like Gliscor is checked by Mega Latias and Weavile. In fact, countered by Mega Latias, seeing as there's no pursuit support on Kory's team, and like Mawile isn't hard enough, like strong enough to take advantage of it at this point, seeing it's at 51%. So I'm not really quite sure what Kory's game plan here is. Unfortunately, I think he's in quite the pickle. I'm not sure if he's gonna be able to pull this one back. It looks really good for z0mOG, who went second overall. So definitely high expectations from coming into this tournament. Kory's in quite a bind here. I think that he probably just goes for play rough here. I don't really see a reason to go for anything else. z0mOG should not go for Tran here. Yeah, staying in is fine. Thunder Punch is an even better play from Kory here if he knew the Gliscor wasn't coming in because that hits the Tran potentially as well as the mid ground. And it also does more damage to the Finny and it can't miss. Now, the thing is that if this is Scald or even Surf, obviously, it will definitely be able to take out the Mawile here. But if it's just Moonblast, Mawile should be able to hang on with somewhere between 3 and like 7%, I would say. And he's going to not risk that, go to the Mew, and Mew is now in with Misty Terrain up. Now, the thing with Mew is that even the offensive sets are pretty nicely checked by Latias and Heatran when they're healthy. And ooh, that's a nice double there because not only does it cover Kory trying to get his Celesteela healthy, but it also covers the Mew, and it lets him get rocks up, which is essentially going to level the field after the Como sets up rocks of its own on this turn. Yeah, so I mean, I really don't see Kory making enough progress to merit him coming back in this to warrant him coming back in this game. He's gonna be able to be Moonblast. So before he could have stayed in with Mawile, but he had no way of knowing that. The Mew doesn't show leftovers, so it's almost definitely Z, but he would need the Tran and a Latias weekend, and to be Rock Polish, and probably be Nasty Plot too. So you need a lot of things for that to be a win condition. And considering that it's already taken now 20. Oh, it's Roost. Okay. All right. So he pretty much roosted off rock damage there as a follow-up Moonblast did come and play. Um, hmm. I imagine it's Nasty Plot, Z Psychic or Psyshock. Yeah, there's Nasty Plot, Soft Boiled, and Fire Blast / Aura Sphere. He's going to need to be Aura Sphere, and he's also going to need to heal up a little bit before getting another kill if he doesn't want Weavile to potentially revenge kill it. So, seeing as Zom went for a smart taunt there, I'm not sure what real progress this could make that would ultimately add up to much. The good thing is that only two things on Zom's team outrun it, and one of them is Latias, which admittedly doesn't threaten it anymore. Yeah, now that the Gliscor is dead anyway, Gliscor's tricked to Scarf, so it's likely quicker. So now surely you go Weavile here. Personally, I would click Knockoff. It's safe. It should 2-hit KO everything. Mawile, yeah. Definitely 2-hit KOs. He's going to go to Gliscor. Actually, it only does 55. To take that back, I forgot. Yeah, Poison Heal was already activated, so he gets the recovery there. So instead of being at 34-ish or 33-ish, he's all the way up to 45, 46-ish. And he's now able to eat the follow-up knockoff with the item being used. So, yeah, that's a way to soft jack choice man to Weavile. He might have a little defense investment, or he's just max HP and that's close to him in damage. But anyway, what I am interested in about Zom, I like his build for this matchup, but in general, I'm not too fond of it now that I see that it's not Scarf Weavile because, I mean, like Shadow Ball, Mega Alakazam kind of ravages it, especially with like Peck support or something, for example. And I mean, like Shift Yamagirna. You can't really revenge kill that with Scarf Weavile. I don't know why I was thinking Scarf on Z-Dig. That's a fucking stupid thought to have. Pardon me. But also there's shit like those setup spam HO teams where you want Scarf Foul play Weavile, which is actually really fucking dicked me when I was using ABR setup spam on ladder, for example. And I feel like teams like his Zom's rather fall to it. But I mean, looking at Kory as an opponent, I think it's a really actually calculated risk. because there's no way Kory uses stuff like that. Kory uses kind of his own like ratchet, balance, or bulky offense, and I think Zom had a good game plan in mind for that. And this revealing that as Thunderbolt not only lets it take out Victini there, however, it also means it could probably do a third to 35% to this Celestial, depending upon its spread, could be a bit more, which is more than enough to merit staying in here and clicking Thunderbolt, unless he really wants it healthy from you. He's just going to pull back to Tran, so that answers that, and Tran is going to have to, unfortunately, eat the Leech Seed there. I imagine that he goes for Protect here, and the Tran doesn't really have much to do. He's probably just going to stand, seeing as how it's still very healthy at this point. I imagine later we could see some Leech Switch Protect Mind games, but at this point, z0mOG is in a fairly comfortable commanding position. Now he's going to go for another attack, and it's going to be the Lava Plume. It's going to do 14%, but most of that's going to be recovered from Leech Seed. However, the poison damage is going to also come into play, and leftovers as well. We're going to see Tapu Fini here. All right, that's a cool play from z0mOG. Is he going to go for the Z? No, he goes for Earth Power, predicting the... Oh. Now, I guess he didn't really want to kill it there. Now he definitely can't kill it. I mean, he's in pursuit range, so what do you do? I mean, you just kill it and say, okay, well, play a bit closer of a game, but you definitely win, or is he going to switch out? And yeah, he's going to do the smart thing, the latter, and give himself at least a chance in the long haul, or essentially preserve the Mew. Now he goes to Latias Mega on the Gliscor, and he's going to eat a Toxic. Um, I don't agree with that play. I think that he could have just as easily let go of the Bulu or Finny, and he didn't really need to let go of the Bulu necessarily. But anyway, that is still going to get a kill there, so that's something. Um, the issue is that if the Mew gets healed up, seeing as it's Earth Power, it just needs it's gonna need Weavile to be lower than 50. Yeah, no, that's the problem. So Mew is a win condition from Kory, and it should be able to beat the Bulu 1v1, especially if it comes in first. And now it should be able to beat the Latias. And definitely the Tran is seeing his Earth Power and Affinity, but the Weavile is still at half health. So your Weavile has to be played very carefully. Oh, a nice double leech there from Kory's against leftovers. That was smooth. Now I presume you go Gliscor on the Lava Plume. The crit is going to do a whole 48%. However, if you see here, Gliscor is going to recover 20 some odd percent, put back up to half health. Oh, the crit was unfortunate. He's going to get the double there on Latias. Yeah, really nice plays there. Kory is clawing back. I don't agree with letting this take the leech. He's going to go for... Oh, leech dodge. Nice, nice. That's really good for z0mOG there. Because this is going to be at 77 to like 68. She's probably going to go for another leech here, though. It's fairly obvious. Now it's going to connect against Heatran, which is actually going to worn out pretty nicely for Kory. Down to 38. Now he could protect for sure. But he goes to Gliscor. Wow, the Celesteela might win the game, actually. Shit. However, if the Tapu Bulu has anything to say about that, then it will not. No, this is almost definitely a defog Gliscor, so maybe it's defog Toxic that would come into play. And instead he's just going to go to Celesteela on a Horn Leech. Okay, so yeah, that's not an issue. The question is if you leech a Horn or Heavy Slam here. I think you Heavy Slam. Because that means you can't like Swords Dance twice and try to 1v1 you. If it stays in, which is worth the risk at this point, seeing as you have the Tran still being chipped by rocks and Heavy Slam damage to negate Grassy Tran plus leftovers. And it's already kind of low, but I understand if you want to progress the game a bit more. Let's see what Kory tries to do. He goes for the leech, which is a really aggressive but worthwhile play. Now he's going to go to a Gliscor. Plume is going to eat it, but 1%. Yeah, it would have needed like max roll, given that the crit did still little. So I imagine you just roost here. And now you probably toss out Mawile to see what it locks into. And this getting a turn of terrain is actually helpful. Instead, he's gonna throw out Mew. Um, okay, that's actually fine too. Do you leech here? I heavy slam here. Just for um, yeah, I definitely heavy slam here. Do you go Tran on your 26? I don't know. I mean, the thing is, if you go Tran on leech, you're kind of screwed. But if you stay on heavy slam, then you can still you can still win with the combination of Latias and Heatran. So yeah, personally, if I'm z0mOG, I just click Icicle Crush. You could fire off Finny actually. You click Icicle Crush, Heavy Slam. That's gonna be correct play from Kory there. Wow, good call there. He finally didn't leech seed and he got that right. With the special defense boost, he could honestly leech next turn, but I don't think it's worth it. I think you just go to Gliscor for sure. The issue is if he goes to blue, oh, shit, he's gonna stay in. No burn. He gets to leech off. Wow, that's big. And now it's gonna recover all the way up. And you probably switch here if you're z0mOG, especially if you're above 12.5. Then you eat rocks. He's gonna protect. Plume is gonna let him. Oh, get leftovers. Let him live for sure. Yep. And now he's gonna go to Gliscor safely. What Zom is trying to do is perhaps to get himself a chance to just Sword Dance up with Bulu. However, I think you fodder off Mawile here. No, I don't agree with that. I think you really, wow. I think that was a throw. I mean, even if he foddered off. Um, hmm. Yeah, this is hard. I think Zom still wins. Kory kind of messed up by letting the Gliscor kill the Tran. Yup. And that's unfortunate. You could potentially stall turns and shit still. I wouldn't even call it a choke because like he could have called that play. Um, I really don't think Kory played poorly actually. I don't think Zom did either. Besides that turn letting the Latias get toxic, and Zom played a really nice earlier game. Um, I almost disagree with switching Celesteal out to begin with, but I guess he would have risked another burn, and that was something he wasn't comfortable with. Hmm. Oh shit. He sword stance. Why would you protect there? I mean, it's over. Yeah. Yeah, this is very over now. Now you find a Mawile, and then you go for like an Ice Fang flinch if you have it. But yeah, no, Zom clawed back from. So Zom got into early lead, then Kory clawed back and got into maybe a position where he could win, but didn't necessarily have it. And then Zom clawed out of that back into the driver's seat where he is now, and it's pretty much over now, I think. So this is an intriguing. He goes score on super. He's gonna live okay. Preserving the Mawile. He's gonna def. Okay. Yeah, superpower here. Okay, he's got 5 left, so there's no way they're being stalled out. If that was a toxic list score, I think he should have clicked toxic. And then if he got like 2 double protects, maybe he could have won. Maybe a double and a triple. I don't know. So the thing is that Zom goes for superpower. It kills the foddered Mawile. Then say he gets another protect, so he's up to like a bit below 70. He then takes 50 some odd, and Heavy Slam kills this Thunderbolt from Lottie. I don't know. Alternatively, you can bank on the choke and heavy slam here. But if he does superpower, you pretty much lose the game. Um, just to check in, this is at 26. He had Thunderbolt from Latias, surely kills, but maybe Sucker Punch has a chance to kill if it crits. And then, yeah, the Finny loses to this Mawile, seeing as it can't do 26% because Moonblast is only attack. Both these guys are thinking through. Mawile is going to come in here on a Stone Edge. Holy shit, it had Stone Edge. And that's the game. Superpower should do enough to put it in range. That was cool. Alright, so it's going to be a good game. Um, I don't really agree with a couple of the moves played in the mid-late stages of the game, but I think that a lot of these guys were under pressure throughout the entire game, and there were some cool plays regardless. So, cool game. I'm glad I got to catch it here. Gonna try and bring you guys a couple more when I can, but we'll see. Just waiting on Kory to see how many protects he needs to try and fish for. Probably gonna go for protect here. Yeah, Kory's timer's still going down. We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting. I imagine he just clicks protect here. Hmm. Guess we'll see any minute now. Round to 150 from a bit over 210. Okay, come on, Kory. Protect's gonna fail. Superpower's gonna kill. Good game. Zama's gonna go be 1-0. Kory's 0-1. Good game.